spicy Italian beer cheese with our Willie Pete and Claymore Cajun seasoning. Let's go make it. It is January. We're about to have Super Bowl come up. Have a lot of people over. My sport personally is starting this coming weekend, which is going to be Supercross, where they actually use stadiums for a good purpose. But regardless of personal preference, we got a lot of stuff laid out here. And the start of the show, outside of Claymore and Willie Pete, it's going to be beer. We're going to make a spicy Italian beer cheese. And it's going to have Italian spicy sausage in it. So we are going to decase the sausage, cook it up in a skillet, and then once that's done, we're going to remove the excess fat from it. And then inside of our saucepan, and we already got it set up over there, we're going to shred all of our cheese, added along with milk, flour, beer, a little mustard, and make an amazing dip. So let's get started on this. Just go from end to end on your sausage. And then we're just pulling the casing off. And before I do too terribly crazy, I'm gonna grab a pan. I'm gonna spray this pan with some duck fat. As you can see, my nozzle's clogged just a little bit. Pro tip, if you actually pop that nozzle off, soak it in some hot water, it'll clear it right up. But that did the job for what we need. Now, you can do the same exact recipe without sausage, but I think the sausage is one of the stars for this. So this is going to end up being just over a pound of sausage for it, aka 5 links is what it was for me. We're going to go throw this on the stovetop. Alright, so I'm just going to throw this on a medium-high for this. I'll probably do 6. These hex-clad pans are super thick on the bottom, so you don't want it to get too hot. I'll just break this up as we go. Alright guys. Sausage is good. I'm going to swap this over right here. We're going to grab our spatula, and I'm just going to kind of push all this sausage up. And if you guys do not know this trick, I'm going to let it all come down, get all the greases and the extra fat to roll down here. And then once we are at that, I'm just going to take a paper towel. We're going to absorb all this up. That way we don't have to go into a pan or pot that go down your drain, ruin your septic system or plumbing. Just go straight in the trash can. That easy. So we're going to let this rest right here. I'm going to throw this guy right here. We're going in with a half cup of cream cheese. Again, we're at a medium heat. Medium low, I guess, is technically what you would call it if you want to get super fancy. We're going to melt this cream cheese down. Also throw some butter in if you want at this point. Now we got some butter in there. Get some fat to go with this cream cheese. Gonna, again, melt it all down. We're gonna add in our other cheeses, get that melted down, then we'll add in our flour. All of our other goodies is gonna make this dip amazing. And pro tip, my goal, whenever I have people over for Super Bowl, Supercross, whatever sports that you're doing, or just hanging out, you make a super fatty appetizer like this, so that way whenever you pull out the big guns like a steak or anything like that, they're already full, so you have more for yourself. If you don't have a food processor, get you a food processor that has a shredder / slicing on top. It makes life so easy, so you don't have to buy the pre-shredded cheese that has all the potato starch that just tastes nasty. So I'm just gonna turn this on one. And we're done. We're gonna add in all of our cheddar and mozzarella cheese. Once I'm done with this, we'll grab our Parmesan, doing a half a cup of that, add that in, and then we're gonna continue to stir till we get a nice smooth consistency with all of our cheese. We'll add in our flour, our spices, all the other goodness. We have all the cheese melted down, have a nice sauce going. We're gonna be adding in all of our dry goods. We're gonna be doing 2 tablespoons of flour. This is really going to help bring it together. Spice and flavor wise, we're going to be going with 1 tablespoon of Willie Pete. And we're going to be doing 1 tablespoon of Claymore. You don't want to go too terribly heavy on these, just to make sure that the salt balance is good to go. Remember, you can always add more as needed. For mustard, we're going to go with a tablespoon as well. That looks good right there. And then for milk, we're going to be going with a half cup. And we're going to continue to mix this until it is all incorporated and heated all the way through. It looks and It smells absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna add the sausage to it. I'm gonna get this all mixed in. Once it's thoroughly mixed in, and again, we're gonna let it kind of heat for just a minute because that sausage has been done for a few minutes. We'll be able to transfer this to whichever dish we're gonna serve it out of. And this is amazing with pretzels, tortilla chips, your finger, however you need to eat it, just eat it. Looks, smells amazing. We're gonna go ahead and transfer this to our serving dish. We'll see you there.